kitchen. Well, today I'm going to be making something that there have been so many recipes for this put out, and I have eaten so many of them, but this is a seafood bisque. So let's get started. The first thing I did was put 1 tablespoon of butter down in the Dutch oven. To that, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of olive oil. Now, this is sort of how I do my tacos, my shrimp tacos. I cook them about the same way. What I want to do is cook my shrimp, and I also have 1 lobster tail that I have chopped up. So you just want some small shrimp like this, okay? And I got about a half a pound. And then I just have a little bit of lobster. I should have really gotten 2 lobster, but I don't want to overdo it because I also have the crab meat. And I have about an 8-ounce container of crab meat that was nice and tight in that container. So there's a lot to it. But I'm just waiting on, before I put this in, I want to wait on this to heat up. Turning it up to medium-high. I just want to go ahead and cook these and then set them aside so they're already ready for the end of the soup. I just love this new Dutch oven that I got. It's so pretty. And I got it on Amazon. It's from Cookwin. That's Cookwin. And look how pretty. I just love it. They have different colors, but I really like this one. It's really my color. I'm going to go ahead and put in the shrimp. Make sure you clean your shrimp. And then my lobster meat. I may need to turn this up a little bit more. Now I'm going to put maybe a pinch or 2 of Old Bay, just like I would do for my tacos. I don't want a whole lot. With my tacos, I would put in a little bit more, actually probably a lot more, but I just want a little bit of Old Bay, not a whole lot. Not for this. I just really want it for a background flavor. Now, earlier today I did a video on crab cakes, and that will probably be coming out before this video does. And let me tell you, you want to go over and get that recipe because they're absolutely delicious. I ate 1 of them. Well, between me and Kent, we ate 1 of them. Mostly me. And we saved 4 of them for Valentine's Day. So if y'all wanted to do like a seafood Valentine's Day dinner, you could do the crab cakes and you could do the soup. I'm going to let these sit for a minute because it doesn't take very long to cook shrimp or the lobster. So the shrimp and the lobster are cooked. I'm going to go ahead and put this over in a bowl. Okay, there they are. Putting this off to the side. I'm going to go ahead and put in 3 more tablespoons of butter. To that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of chopped scallions and 2 tablespoons of chopped celery. It's smelling good already. I had the leftover smell of the shrimp and lobster with those onions and the celery. It's smelling really good in here. I'm going to turn down my heat to medium-low and let these continue to cook until they are softened. In the meantime, while that's softening up, we're going to add 2 cups of milk to a pan over medium heat, and we are going to warm it up. Now that the vegetables have softened up a little bit, we're going to add in some flour. This is all-purpose flour. 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Just keep stirring it. Now I'm going to stir in my warm milk. We're going to cook and stir until it thickens. Now I'm going to add some fresh cracked pepper. About a half a teaspoon. I love fresh cracked pepper. And also a tablespoon of tomato paste. And I'm also going to add 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. This is another nice meal for one of those cold nights. What I'm going to do now is take my potato masher and gently mash up my celery. My onions I'm not so worried about. What I would normally do is get my blender out, and I would get this nice and velvety with the blender. A little bit at a time. Maybe a cup or 2. It depends on how big your blender is, but you can get it nice and velvety. But since I'm doing a video, I'm not going to do the blender. I'm just going to do this. Now we're going to add our meat back in. I'm going to use the juices and all from when I cooked the shrimp and the lobster. What's really nice is you have this nice velvety sauce, but you also have these nice chunks of meat. And lastly, one of the most important ingredients to me, it makes this taste so good, and that's sherry. 2 tablespoons of sherry. You don't want to leave that out. It really makes it taste good and velvety. After doing a taste test, I think I'm going to put a little bit more Old Bay. Like 1/8 of a teaspoon. It needs a little bit more. So you'll put that little bit in with the shrimp, and then that 1/8 of a teaspoon at the very end. So I've let it simmer for about 5 minutes. Now it's time for a taste test. My favorite part. See, you got nice chunky meat in this one. Some of them, you can't even taste the meat. I am so ready. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all, it tastes so good. Oh Lordy, y'all got to try this recipe. You've got to share it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you know when I have another great recipe like this, because you're going to love this one. And don't forget about those crab cakes. Like I said, if you want a nice Valentine's Day dinner, do these 2 recipes. You'll make somebody very, very happy. Thank y'all so much for joining me, and y'all have a great night. Bye-bye.